Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. To return, this now Jacoby Jones. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
D2. Let's go. D2.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
And Jones has it over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Let's go. 26 Mike.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
D2.
Again to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a 3-down back who can do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
Come on, let's go.
First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 17 yards there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
Tight right. You got 3 down.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Charles Haley, the Hall of Famer, made the tackle.
I always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shreds the tackle, and he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Paul Krause, the safety, in on the tackle.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone, but these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Out of the gun, McNabb. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go.
And he motions the wide receiver. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Strong left, strong left. Switch up, switch up.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson, 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Come on, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Tomlinson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. 2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Levine Toilolo taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And he's able to put it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So here come the Lions now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He's going to let it go again. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
D2. D2. Half, half. Slam, slam. Let's go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
D2. Switch, switch, switch.
The play clock's running down. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Now back to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. D2. Check D2.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it third down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
So third and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and it brings up fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Let's go! Back to throw again. And this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And the Steelers set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. From the gun, here's McNabb. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Right there, 54.
They'll try and throw for it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went for it. So I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to...
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 72 yards. And it's good to make it 14-0. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Move.
They'll come
Let's
out
go.
in the pistol.
58.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Jam him. Jam him. Jam. Jam.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit half. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is
Here we
that
go. Right.
the
You got
offensive
right.
staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Here we go! Let's go!
One receiver left, two to the right. Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. And some space here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
First and 10, McNabb. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Their dangerous wide receiver, 46 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Stay on the slot.
D2! D2!
Under crush.
D2!
Under crush. Under
D2!
crush.
Let's go! Half!
No. Off.
On third down, Henry. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense
Let's
kick-started.
go! Blue! 58! D2!
Out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Barry Church. And the return will stop right around the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm, to the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Their dangerous wide receiver. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Now Jones. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back, away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back.
Derrick Henry all alone. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry, 76 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Now Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Detroit. 59 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end.
Two times.
Shift together here from the D-line. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
It's brought in by Harris. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
Here we go.
Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Well, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Third down now following the run.
Come on, let's go.
Little motion now from the tight end. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! What? Nine! Flex round! Flex round!
Out of the gun, McNabb. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they've been around, and now the final stages of this one. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you.